वेलकम सबैजना वरिष्ठ कलाकार नेवार पेन्टिङकै स्पेसलिटीमा चाहिँ मार्को पिएचडीको अध्ययन गरेको छ अनि हाम्रो मोडर्न एनलाइटमेन्टको क्याटलगमा उहाँले हिस्ट्री नेवार पेन्टिङको एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट र एकदमै क्लियरली सरल भाषामा र भेरी क्लियरली एउटा हिस्ट्रीको धेरै ब्युटिफुली बाँडिदिनु भएको छ र आज चाहिँ वन्डरफुल टाइटल उहाँको नेवार आर्टिस्ट एन्ड म्याग्निफिसेन्ट पेन्टर्स भनेर उहाँले आजको प्रस्तुति गर्नुभएको छ। सो वेलकम भेरी मच। अनि मेरो नाम टिना पाण्डेन हो। म चाहिँ आर्ट हिस्टोरियन। मेरो एरिया स्पेसली चाहिँ नेवार आर्ट मेरो PhD many years ago was in Nevar Buddhist architecture and iconography. So as a national on behalf of Bodhisattva Gallery as well, Surina is representing Bodhisattva Gallery today. Without much ado, we will move to the presentation today.
आज यो पेन्टिङ फेस्टिभल भन्छ किनभने यो एउटा आर्टिस्टको सिंगल आर्टिस्ट एक्जिबिसन एन्ड आई कन्सिडर दिस इभेन्ट एज अ फेस्टिभल. So I welcome you all to this festival and to let you know about some of the artworks of Nevar. My presentation will be two parts. One, to tell you about Nevar artists. Then, of course, second part, हाम्रो earthquake effect गरेको mural paintings. भन्नाले it's about residential mural paintings of Kathmandu Valley. So, bigger part of it. Our first part, my title is Nevar Artists, and Nevar Artists are magnificent painters. Nevars are very, Nevars भनेको एउटा एकदमै special class of people. They are multi-ethnic people. Whoever comes to Kathmandu Valley, they become Nevar. Talking about the Nevar artists, Nevar एउटा यस्तो ethnic group हो, mixed. Yeah, it's very special. Whoever comes to Kathmandu Valley, they become Nevar. That up to the later medieval period, and they created one of the finest artwork in the world. Kathmandu Valley, Jama, 15 years ago, it was just 200 square kilometers. Now it's about 400 square kilometers. But Nevar has produced one of the finest artwork in the world. And more, your first half presentation, Nevar artists international exposure. Nevar artists विदेशमा गएर केही कृतिहरू देखाउन चाहन्छौँ. अनि सेकेन्ड पार्टमा चाहिँ हाम्रो काठमाडौँ भ्यालीको म्युरल पेन्टिङ्स. अब यसमा सेकेन्ड पार्टमा चाहिँ यो हेरेर तपाईहरुले आफै विचार गर्नुस् हामीले चाहिँ कसरी आर्ट वर्कलाई प्रोटेक्ट गर्नुपर्छ. श्रेष्ठजीको पेन्टिङ मैले फर्स्ट 10 years ago होला अर्ध मचिन्द्रासँग पेन्टिङ देखेको थिएँ मैले कान्तिपुर हो कि त्यसमा. अनि मलाई लाग्यो उहाँ त त्यति पवा पेन्टर होइन कि उहाँ चाहिँ कन्टेम्पोरेरी स्टाइल हो कि जस्तो लाग्यो. तर यो एक्जिबिसन हेरेर मलाई एकदम खुसी लाग्यो. उहाँको कलेक्सनमा मोडर्निटी छ तर एट द सेम टाइम ट्रेडिसनल रिफ्लेक्सन, कलर कम्बिनेसन्स अनि स्टाइल्सहरू कति हाम्रो ट्रेडिसन मिल्छ. अनि अब यो हाफ प्रोफाइल साइड प्रोफाइल पिक्चर्स यो यो डिजाइन चाहिँ हाम्रो ट्रेडिसन पेन्टिङमा छैन तैपनि यो स्टोरी यो पेन्टिङको स्टोरी एकदम बुद्धिस्ट अथेन्टिक स्टोरी यसमा वज्रपानी भगवान बुद्ध यो यो त यसले त म ट्रेडिसनल आर्टै भन्छु किनभने यो हाम्रो त्रिपिटकमा एउटा स्टोरी छ भगवान बुद्धले प्रवचन दिँदा तीर्थङ्करहरूले डिस्टर्ब गर्यो and when Buddha was teaching there were some non-Buddhists who came to disturb the teachings and further in Tripitak it was said Vajrapani came to threaten those non-Buddhists. अब यसलाई एकदमै राम्रो किसिमले उहाँले पेन्ट गर्नुभएको छ तपाईँले अब तल हेर्नु भयो यो त्यति इम्पोर्टेन्ट होइन यो जस्ट पेन्टिङको बारे डिस्क्रिप्सन गर्नु यो अझ स्पेसल छ पछाडि हाम्रो पवा पेन्टिङ अगाडि महानकाल अब यसमा बोथ ट्रेडिसनल स्टाइल झुकेको छ अनि मोडर्न एस्पेक्टको एउटा फिगर छ हाम्रो सर्कलमा बुद्धिस्ट स्टडिज या बुद्धिस्ट आर्ट सर्कलमा जहिले पनि एउटा तसल हुन्छ कुन चाहिँ ट्रेडिसन कुन चाहिँ मोडर्न कति म्यानिपुलेट गर्न सकिन्छ पेन्टिङमा कति ट्रेडिसन राख्नुपर्छ तर अब 21st सेन्चुरीमा कति चिजहरू बाउन्ड्री भन्दा अलिक बाहिर जान्छ समय परिस्थिति सँग मिलेर यो चाहिँ एकदमै नयाँ किसिमको पेन्टिङ बन्छ यसमा हुन त अब बुद्धिस्ट प्र्याक्टिसमा फुल बडी इमेज चाहिने हो तर यसमा फुल बडी इमेज यहाँ छ साइडमा त्यही महान कालको पेन्टिङबाट निस्केको उहाँको कन्सेप्टमा द पेन्टर एक्सप्रेसेस द deity coming out of the painting. When you meditate, you visualize. You just don't visualize the painting, you visualize a light form of deity coming in front of you and the deity absorbs in you. So, you कति किसिममा traditional पनि भन्न मिल्छ जस्तो लाग्छ तर as a art historian हामीले 12th सेन्चुरी 13th सेन्चुरीमा जसरी पेन्टिङ बनाउँछ यो एक्ज्याक्ट त्यो त छैन त्यसैले त्यो पेन्टिङको कम्पेयरमा यो चाहिँ ट्रेडिसनल होइन जस्तो छ तर 21st सेन्चुरीको आफ्नो हिसाबमा यो पनि एक किसिमले एक्सेप्टेबल छ जस्तो लाग्छ अनि अर्को एउटा इम्पोर्टेन्ट कुरा के छ भने मेरो म त्रिपुरा युनिभर्सिटीमा मास्टर्स गरेर हाम्रो एउटा प्रोफेसर्सहरूले के भन्नुहुन्छ नेवार्स आर जस्ट द सन्स अफ आर्टिसन्स दे आर आर्टिसन्स दे आर सन्स अफ आर्टिसन्स दे आर नो मोर गुड आर्टिसन्स तर यो एक्जिबिसन हेर्दा मलाई एकदम खुसी लाग्यो यहाँ यति राम्रो आर्ट बनाउनु भएको छ त्यसमा पनि नौलो आइडियाजहरू राखेको छ पेन्टिङ एज अ ट्रेडिसनल पेन्टिङ पछाडि अगाडि भिजुअलाइज गर्दा कसरी डिएटी अगाडि आउँछ त्यो राखेको छ अनि त्यो पेन्टिङलाई एकै ठाउँमा ल्याएर एक्जिबिसन जुन गर्नुभयो हाम्रो बोधिसत्व ग्यालरीले स्पेसली पूर्णमानजी अन्जना दिदीहरूले जुन एउटै ठाउँमा एउटा आर्टिस्टको यति धेरै पेन्टिङ डिस्प्ले गरेर हाम्रो समुदायमा एउटा जम्माले देख्न पाएन त्यो पनि एउटा धेरै ठुलो कुरा यो मेरो विचारमा कति पेन्टिङ्सहरू अब मैले यो कति पेन्टिङ्सहरू लाइभ देख्न पाएको थिएन क्याटलग्सहरूमा हेरेँ अनलाइनहरूमा हेरेँ एउटा दुईवटा यताउता हेरेँ अनि यो पेन्टिङ्सहरू नर्मली ग्यालेरिजहरूमा नपाउने पेन्टर्सहरूले डाइरेक्ट customers of collectors are like these paintings are you don't see in the market. These are painted and directly sent to the collectors. So this exhibition gave us an opportunity to see finest art of one Newar person in one room. I call it a festival of painting, or the festival of Pawa painting. We call scroll paintings in Newar Pawa. अनि यसमा अझ एउटा इन्ट्रेस्टिङ पक्ष के छ भने दिनाजीले जुन क्युरेटर गर्नुभयो नि त्यो पेन्टिङ्सहरूको पोजिसन्सहरू मैले धेरै एप्रिसिएट गरेँ अनि त्यसको डिस्क्रिप्सन स्पेसली द क्याटलग इफ यु जस्ट सी इट्स वान अफ द बेस्ट क्याटलग द डिस्क्रिप्सन very detailedly written. I got the catalog just day before yesterday, and I went through almost, rapidly almost all the painting, and it's superbly written. यति राम्रो एउटा हाम्रो आफ्नै नेपाली दिदीले लेख्नु भएको मलाई धेरै खुसी लाग्यो. Not we just read the books written by foreigners, and the catalog you see downstairs is written by our art historian, one of the finest. त्यसमा एकदम डिटेल एकदम हामीलाई इन्फर्मेटिभ हरेक पेन्टिङको आर्टिस्टको एक्सप्रेसन अनि त्यसको डिटेल यो चाहिँ हरेक तपाईँ म के भन्छ हाम्रो मेरो कति स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू छन् यहाँ कति साथीहरू छन् आर्टमा इन्भल्भ तपाईँहरूले यो राख्नुहोस् अनि म हाम्रो ओडिसाको ग्यालरीलाई के रिक्वेस्ट गर्न चाहन्छु भने आर्टिस्ट भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई यो चाहिँ अलिकति राम्रो प्राइसमा दिनुभयो भने उहाँले राख्नुहुन्छ उहाँले यो किताब युज गरेर राम्रो राम्रो आर्टहरू बनाउनु यो चाहिँ मेरो सिन्सियर रिक्वेस्ट अनि यो तिनवटा पेन्टिङ चाहिँ मलाई एकदम स्पेसल भएर मैले राखेको यो चाहिँ प्रोजेक्टसँग मैले स्वीकृत लिएर मेरो प्रेजेन्टेसनमा राखेको यो चाहिँ अब यसमा तीन पक्ष एउटा आर्टिस्ट एउटा कलेक्टर एउटा क्युरेटर एकदमै राम्रो भूमिका खेलेर यो फेस्टिभललाई चाहिँ एकदम ग्रान्ड बनाएको छ एन्ड भेरी ह्याप्पी द्याट अल अफ यु केम टु लिसन टु माई लेक्चर अब स्पेसली अब हामी नेवारहरूले आफ्नो ब्याकग्राउन्ड बिर्सिनु अनि म के भन्छु नेवार not one socio-economic group but a mixed community observing all people who enter the Kathmandu Valley. This relates to the late medieval period, not today. Not all people are Newars in the Kathmandu Valley, but till the late medieval period, that's around 18th century, all the people who come here become Newars. And you'll be surprised to see Newar Muslims. They speak perfect Newar language, even better than us. They are Hindu Newars, Buddhist Newars. So, this part of the presentation would be about the medieval Buddhist painting. And the Newar painters taking the Newar technique all over Central Asia, and Tibet. This is not very cool. But this is one of the very first painting from Dunhuang, China. Sorry. The date 836. It's in the Western Museum, and Heather Stoddard has clearly mentioned that these two figures may have been painted by Newar. किन भन्दा यसमा ओरियल एकदमै डिस्टिङ छ चाइनिज टिबेटन्सहरूले गोलो बनाउँछ अनि क्राउन जुल त्यो एकदम डिस्टिङ भएकोले नेवारहरूले बनाएको हुनुपर्छ भन्ने उहाँको तर्क छ अनि मेरो रिसर्चमा मैले के फाइन्ड गरेँ Dunhuang was ruled by Tibetans 3 times. एउटा before 840 जब Ralph was killed by Latana, Dunhuang was ruled by Tibetans. And Tibet was a very powerful kingdom. So they ruled a very important part of Silk Road to make money. And when Tibetans and Newars, Buddhists, they were very pious. They would spend their wealth in making Buddha and Buddhist monasteries. And they made some very nice caves in Tumban before 848. And this painting, 836, must have been made with collaboration with Tibetans and Chinese, because all the paintings, they are different styles. And newer are not just Anka painters or Pawa painters. They also paint in the mural miniature paintings on manuscripts. Newars are so skillful. They use painting in different aspects. If you just look at that two lions there, it's for curing Janai Kai Tritya lions. These two lions are painted to treat the herpes zoster, and they use very cleverly. They use the different stone-based colors, which has medicinal value, and they use mineral colors, vegetable-based colors, all found in the valley. And some, of course, they import because the business was very flourishing. They go to Tibet and they travel all over. So they import some nice mineral-based colors, especially lapis lazuli, I guess. And I have found in residential mural in Patan, Bhaktapur, Lalitpur, many places where they must have used this lapis lazuli, because 50 or 60-year-old color, the blue is still intact and it's shiny. And the local says every time it rains, the color is shiny. And they knew the trick. And the sad part is, we are losing that skill now. And the good part is, we are now the finest painters in the world. We have one of the senior painter and specialist in Buddhist painting, and he has done many exhibitions, and he is one of the fine examples. So we scroll painting, manuscript painting, and हाम्रो narrative paintings. They are narrative, long, Binompo, Tulompo, which are lost now, which are in the Western museums. अनि हाम्रो धेरै अरू छ म्युरल पेन्टिङ्स. अब जुन म्युरल पेन्टिङ म देखाउँछु हजुरहरूलाई, यहाँ कति डिस्टिङ नेवार स्टाइल छ, तर चाइनामा, लद्दाखमा, मुस्ताङमा छ. Rintara. Now, most of the scholars they say Rintara was painted by Ardit, and I think it was painted by him. One of the finest paintings Newars created in outside the world. And you style of paintings museums, private collections. Here I think more mirror research को base मान्दैछु. One of the finest paintings. Ornico connection. Ornico was one of the highest respected artists in Kublai Khan. He was equal to the Prime Minister. And you can imagine a person from Kathmandu Valley, a small valley, with his skills in painting, became equal to the Prime Minister of Kublai Khan. And if you just see on that side of the wall, you may see the painting of Kublai Khan, which people believe is painted by Ornico. I think it's a copy. And this is one of the finest mural paintings in Chalur Monastery. And the person who was responsible for reconstructing this monastery was Drapa Gyatso, and he was appointed by Kublai Khan as the abbot of the monastery and sent contingent of artists from Arnico workshop to make the paintings. And you can see the clear Newar style. And this is one of the finest mural paintings of 14th century. And the sad part is, when I went to this monastery, the painting here, most of the people have the painting of this monastery, and there are 3 different chapels where similar paintings are painted. And on the left side, we have exactly like this painting, and they have put a big box closet on the side, disrespecting the painting, the finest painting in the world, and they need much respect. But this one is intact, very nice, and you have to pay a lot of money to see it and to photograph this. 15th century, middle of the 15th century, Dolkhama paint gareko. It's not a deity painting, it's a painting of a leader, or you can say a general of that area. त्यसमा एउटा interesting के part छ भने, it's a very unique painting. A general with 2 wives, and the painting contains many ritual objects. The worship of the Guti system inscribed in the painting. 5 Buddha curses. So it's mix of Hindu and Buddhist painting. In Thailand monastery, see the face, the mustache, the 2/3 profile, and this eye. Very distinctly Newar. So it's very distinct. The Newars were one of the very sought after artisans in Tibet. And this is Yulin Ku, 2 monks. Painting this, and you can see pagoda very clearly. Like this. And 5 Buddhas. Pancha Buddha is very important in Kathmandu, Newar. So it's there, very distinct. And यहाँ photo लिनु पाउँदैन, यो photo चाहिँ मैले एउटा वेबसाइटबाट डाउनलोड गरेँ। तर यो चाइनिजहरूले चाहिँ यो पञ्चबुद्धलाई त्यति इम्पोर्टेन्स दिएन जस्तो लाग्छ। यो त्यति क्लियर भयो, तर यो फिगर चाहिँ क्लियर छ। अनि हाम्रो यससँग धेरै क्लियर छ। अनि धेरै हिस्ट्री कनेक्सन छन्। 3 times टिबेटन्सहरूले रुल गरेको, त्यसमा पनि अर्निको एज अ आर्ट मिनिस्टर सेन्ड मेनी आर्टिस्ट टु डिफ्रेन्ट पार्ट। सो यहाँ पनि आएर पक्कै गरेको हुनुपर्छ। अनि यो पनि युलिङ ग्रुपको 4 पेज नम्बर 4 यसमा जस्तै यो अलिक क्लियर भयो। यसमा पनि यो नेवार आर्टको रिफ्लेक्सन छ। अनि हाम्रो मुस्ताङ अहिले नेपाल तर 15th centuryमा यो before later half 15th century, maybe middle of the 15th century, it was a part of Tibet. अनि यहाँ यो स्पेशली पेन्टिङको तल इन्स्क्रिप्सन छ देवानन्द फ्रम बाल्पो। टिबेटन्सहरूले काठमाडौँ भ्यालीको मान्छेले बाल्पोबाट आएको भनेर इन्स्क्रिप्सन छ। I say these paintings on the first floor of Thampa Monastery, the finest mandala painting. And यसको ठ्याक्कै यही टाइपको टिबेटमा पनि धेरै छ, तर इट्स नट रिसर्च। टिबेटमा धेरै टाइप छ, उनीहरूले त्यति ओपन गरेको छैन। तर टिबेटमा यो टाइपको पेन्टिङ सालु मोनास्ट्रीको 2nd फ्लोरमा धेरै छ। अनि उनीहरूले धुप बालेर पूजा धेरै गर्ने भएको क्लियर छैन। अनि टिबेटन सिस्टम चाइनिज सिस्टम स्ट्रिक्ट भएकोले त्यति फोटो लिन दिँदैन त्यो चाहिँ अलि हाइलाइटमा छ तर यस्तै छ अनि यो चाहिँ लद्दाखमा यो फेस हेर्नु एक्ज्याक्ट यो फ्याङ मोनास्ट्री भन्ने 15th सेन्चुरीतिर एकदम फेमस भएको छ अहिले यहाँ कति रिनोभेसन भयो तर यो फेस र यो फेस चाहिँ अहिले पनि छ अनि अल द इन्स्क्रिप्सन आर रन्दना लिपि यहाँ रन्दना लिपिमा जम्मै जति पनि इन्स्क्रिप्सन छ जम्मै रन्दना लिपि So I have taken you to the tour, the Newaras in Himalayan region in China. So we take the tour to our background. हाम्रो घर गयो हाम्रो गल्लीतिर हेरौँ कस्तो छ हाम्रो यहाँ मङ्गल बजारको तल यो पर्छ मेरो दाइको यो घर एब्यान्डन घर धेरै रेन्ट आउँछ रेन्टमा दियो घरको म्युरल पेन्टिङ गर्दछ तर दिस सेन्स people celebrate this does not say this goes in waste so अब मैले यो after earthquake हामी रिलिफमा गयौँ फुड डिस्ट्रिब्युसन गर्यौँ TLC टेम्पोररी क्लासरुमहरू बनायौँ तर यो फेज पनि इम्पोर्टेन्ट जस्तो लाग्यो यो पेन्टिङ अब यसलाई कसरी जोगाउँ अब यो चाहिँ मेरो सेकेन्ड भनौँ मिसन यसमा हाम्रो स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू इन्भल्भ छ लोटस रिसर्च सेन्टरको हाम्रो एउटा सानो वी जस्ट मेड अ स्मल ग्रुप एन्ड दे गो टु डिफ्रेन्ट प्लेसेस एन्ड दे फोटोग्राफ I approached UNESCO. It seems they are more interested in big heritage sites, millions of dollars. And these are not so important. DOA, Department of Archaeology, they don't even know. They say, हामीलाई त काममा छ थाहै छैन तपाईँ एकचोटि आएर हामीलाई देखाइदिनुहोस् हाम्रो मान्छे आउँछ तपाईँ एकचोटि गराइदिनु भेरी इजी त्यसैले अब यो चाहिँ हाम्रो हर दैलोको हाम्रो प्रपर्टी हामी आफै के गरौँ भने यो फोरममा मैले किन राखेको भने यहाँ चाहिँ धेरै आर्टिस्टहरू छ धेरैको आइडिया छ अब यो अलिअलि आफ्नो आइडिया अलिअलि आफ्नो स्किल्सहरू दियो भने यो के गर्न सकिन्छ एटलिस्ट अब यसलाई चाहिँ यो पार्टलाई चाहिँ हटाउन सकिन्छ अब यहाँ दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनी पसल राखेको मेरो दार्जिलिङ रिक्वेस्ट त्यो गरिदिनु एटलिस्ट पर्छ अब यो त एटलिस्ट इन्ट्याक्ट छ इट्स देयर नाउ यु सी दिस इज द फाइनल डिस्ट्रक्सन गन नथिङ दिस इज सेकेन्ड लास्ट रिमेनिङ अब यो देयर इज नथिङ गन यो चाहिँ मैले भर्तीमा एक दुई दिन अगाडि यो यस्तो चिन्ता छ अब हेर्नुहोस् यो घर पनि यस्तै पुरानो हो यो नयाँ बनेर अहिले गेस्ट हाउस बनेर उयोहरू बस्छ अब यो गयो यो पिम्बालमा छ And to tell you, the first day we went around the vicinity of Golden Temple, 25 sites. I was so surprised. I saw so many nice paintings. I think 10% of them are in very bad shape. 50% of them are okay, and rest I think they are pretty okay for now. For how long? अब यो त म्युनिसिपालको एकदम रेडी यो एउटा every house if you just go and talk to them the painting has history यो चतुर महाराजको तिनवटा छ एउटा गइसक्यो किनभने this whole line belongs to one big family and this side On this side, they dismantled and made a new home. The painting is gone. And remain. This will also go. Very nice. Few safe. Safe to live all residential house. Mirror. Nice mirror. But how long? Close up. Iti ramai छ. I talked to the person here. He said he is 89-year-old, and he said since the childhood he's been seeing this picture, and the most interesting picture is this. See the bust of Buddha from the armpit. You हाम्रो ललित विष्णुको देश स्टोरी. अब यसमा काठमाडौँ भ्यालीमा ललित विष्णुलाई कसरी फलो गर्छ यो पनि इन्ट्रेस्टिङ पक्ष हो. Kwabahal, Golden Temple Maya Devi ko yamada Buddha जन्मिनु भएको छ. Buddha in our monastery is shown coming out from the west of Maya Devi, but here from the armpit. And also in China, I think they believe Buddha was born from. अब यसमा एउटा अर्को के पक्ष see the blue. It's intact. Color intact. मान्छेहरु रुद्रवर्ण महाविहारमा पनि पेन्टिङ गरेको तपाईलाई थाहा छ है. In last 10 years किनभने अहिले मोडर्न पेन्टिङमा हामी यो लिङ्चा बेस अनि मिनरल बेस कलर युज गर्दैन. प्लास्टर पेरिस अनि एक्रिलिक कलर युज गर्छ. ड्युरेबल छैन. हाम्रो एकदम ड्युरेबल छ. यो जति पानी पर्यो त्यति साइनिङ. अनि अर्को गुड एक्जाम्पल इज इफ यु गो टु भक्तपुर यु सी Bukittinggi Malla in front of Kaliju gate. The gold plate is worn out, but the mustache and hair color is still intact. अब त्यो कलरको कति त्यसको बाइन्डिङ स्ट्रेन्थ कस्तो हो त्यस्तो हामीसँग अब कति कुराहरू भयो. अब पेन्टिङहरू त मादम जाँदैछ. यो चाहिँ हिरण्यवर्ण महाविहारको बाहिरको एउटा पेन्टिङ अलिकति लिनु भएको छ. धेरै राम्रो छ तर यो त्यति क्लियर छैन. यसमा एउटा इन्ट्रेस्टिङ मेरो सक्सेस स्टोरी के छ भने यहाँ पाइपलाइन थियो पहिला. हाम्रो कुर्दुलाई constant coaxing, he removed the pipeline. Now, permanent damage is already done, but at least it's removed. So, the Golden Temple is in June. Now, you only hard stuff. You're attending the south of private monastery, you're waiting to be wiped out. किनभने यो मोनास्ट्री युजमा छैन. सँगैको घरहरू जम्मै बेचिसक्यो. अब यो फ्यामिलीले एनी टाइम बेच्न सक्छ. प्राइम प्रपर्टी. Many guest houses are coming in Pata, and sometimes you pay more than $100 for some of the rooms. So you are vulnerable to prime property. अब यसमा यो सिन छ. हिमराकार जम्पु सिन. यो मेरो साथीको बजेको जम्पु गर्ने बेलाको सिन. अनि यहाँ हाम्रो नेवारहरूको प्रोसेसनमा जाने रीति दरबारमा अनि यो गर्छ. एभ्री पेन्टिङ ह्याज स्टोरी. बाहिरको इन्टरनेसनलको धेरै हाइलाइटमा आयो. धेरै किताब लेखे. महँगो महँगो किताब लेखेर धेरै गऱ्यो. तर हाम्रो आफ्नो आफ्नो कति कुराहरू छ. Maybe they are not so old. Maybe they are just 50, 60 years old, but they have history, they have story. त्यसैले यो at least हामीले चाहिँ यसलाई आर्ट बनाउन सक्छौँ. त्यसमा पनि कति गल्लीहरूमा छ जान पनि पोसिबल हुँदैन. तर आफ्नो लोकालिटीको त आफूलाई थाहा हुन्छ. अनि त्यो सेयर गरौँ. त्यो सेयर गरेर अब हाम्रोमा यस्तो छ भनेपछि हामी स्टुडेन्टहरू गएर फोटोहरू लिउँ. अनि त्यसमा एउटा आर्काइभ भएको छ के गर्नु. अनि प्रायः भेरी नाइस यो चाहिँ एकादश लोकेश्वर स्वयम्भू यस्तो यो त it's just near Golden Temple. We have 15 monasteries in Lalitpur, 18 in Kathmandu and 5 in Bhaktapur. And you can imagine the residential houses around these places. The people houses with painting. There must be thousands. This is me.
We are so quick as Nepalis, and I know we have some international visitors here. We are so quick to say, Newars are the best artists. But for me, I study the art of the Newars. But for the best art, I have to go outside of Nepal to see the best works that are shown there. So every single work that Nareshi showed that were paintings are not in Kathmandu. Except for the murals, that's the only remaining heritage that we have that is here. So one of the most important aspects for us is murals are again site-specific, it is original to the site, and that if we don't preserve it now, the next thing you know, you have a Coca-Cola ad, right, where the Saraswati location is going to be. So I think it's really, really critical that we understand our Afghan heritage. And so for me, always, I sometimes think, internationally, our paintings or museums, so sometimes it's a very double-edged sword in that, it is amazing to see the heritage that is now acknowledged by the international collectors and communities. But it's also very sad that it has been either stolen or sold to the collectors. So I will, तपाईं सबैलाई मैले एउटा रिक्वेस्ट छ, Mary Slusser, तपाईलाई नाम थाहा छ होला, Dr. Mary Slusser was Smithsonian Institute अध्ययन गर्नुहुन्छ, and she worked for many years in Nepal. उहाँले एउटा यस्तो किसिमको आर्टिकल लेख्नु भएको छ जसमा चाहिँ कसरी यो पेन्टिङ्सहरू चाहिँ काठमाडौँबाट now in the city that is where my institution is, in Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, तीनटा पेन्टिङ, एउटा चाहिँ नम्बी भएको पेन्टिङ, स्वयंको reconstruction, अनि अर्को चाहिँ चक्रसम्बर र बजबारानको one of the best Nepalese paintings. त्यो कसरी अमेरिकामा पुग्यो भनेर उहाँले उहाँको कथा भन्नुभएको छ। अनि उहाँले के गर्नुहुन्छ भने 1968 मा उहाँ यहाँ आउँदाखेरि all of a sudden यो पुरानो पेन्टिङहरूको इन्ट्रेस्ट छ भनेर now translated in English in a second. पुरानो पेन्टिङ्सहरूको इन्ट्रेस्ट छ भनेर मान्छेहरूलाई चाल पाए अरे। And then suddenly they realize एउटा सानो हत्तीको किराले खाएको सामान पनि एकदम डलर आउँदो रहेछ भनेर होइन। अनि फर्स्ट चाहिँ एउटा सानो टुक्रा च्यातेको पेन्टिङको टुक्रा आयो अरे। अनि उहाँले चाहिँ ल यो त एकदम 14th century पेन्टिङ हो ल भनेर $50 उहाँले दिनुभयो जो मान्छेले ल्याएको। अनि त्यसपछि 2-3 महिनापछि त अर्को टुक्रा पनि आउँछ, अर्को टुक्रा पनि आउँछ। अनि यसो हेर्दा त त्यो टुक्राहरूको त एकदम स्ट्रेट कट छ है। अरे त त्यो होल पेन्टिङलाई त 8-9वटा पिसमा त काटेर उहाँलाई बेच्न ल्याउँदो रहेछ। So it was very interesting that 3 paintings, अनि उहाँले इमिडिएटली भन्नुभयो अरे मलाई त इन्ट्याक्ट पेन्टिङै चाहिन्छ, म यो टुक्रा लिन्न भने। And then what they did was अर्को 2टा पेन्टिङ त काटिसकेको रहेछ, तर एउटा चाहिँ हेबजरको एउटा चक्रसम्बरको। अब एउटै छ काइन्ड अफ ब्याकग्राउन्ड, किनभने त्यो स्टोन मोटिभ त्यो रिभर्स गरेर टाँसेर अनि उहाँलाई बेच्नुभयो। सो सी राइट्स दिस स्टोरी अबाउट हामीले बाहिरको मान्छेले बेचेको होइन, हामीले हाम्रो आफ्नै कल्चर वी आर सेलिङ इट आउटसाइड। सो द स्टोरी इज भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट, इट्स इन एसियन art.com, Dr. Mary Slusser writes about how these three important paintings from Nepal was actually sold to her by the local communities who realized that they would get more money if they cut up the painting than if they sold it to her. So the point that I think the exhibition is also trying to say is not just celebrate the art of the Newars, but also that हाम्रो heritage responsibilities in हामी आफै. And unfortunately, I have to say that I question my teachers, the Gurjuharu, and the people who are in charge. These are not being stolen from outside. My research was on Chakasambara and Bhattacharya, which I have never seen in an atom because I don't have initiation. The best works are not in Kashmir, unfortunately. However, the good news is we have artists, who are equal in terms of their knowledge and their skills. But also, one of the issues is that it is going outside, right? And so, what was really beautiful with the Bodhisattva Gallery, and I'm going to shift the business side of the Bodhisattva Gallery and bring it back to the collectors, is that they said, let's bring this back to Nepal to show it to our public. So, also, I think it's important that this has to be in a museum, in a public museum, because they are private collectors, and so it's only rarely that we get to see these works. So, for private collections, it's important to be in public. My father, there is Basinola Langsing Bangwin, is my father. Many of you have only seen his works in museums. I have about 300 plus works which will be in public collection. So as a collector, it's very important to make sure that the public is seeing it. These paintings were not meant to be in our living room, right? These were meant to inspire a nation. So same thing with commission. About Rasano Ismail Malik Anasli. There is a symbiotic relation between the artist and the donor. So, fully commissioned painting. So, it would be really wonderful and your enthusiasm to take this awareness and spread it. So, Narishi, thank you again for bringing such a critical point for us. Because, as I said, Samanurman Singh Shrestha's works are to inspire us, but also to say our precious heritage is already lost because we have not preserved it in the way we should. And I really thank the collectors and the museums in the West, even though I wish it was in my country, that at least can go out of something. For example, the Tara image, I lived in Ohio, and this is in the Cleveland Museum, so I don't know if anybody is from the US over here. Ohio, please go to the Cleveland Museum. It is a very small painting. Not even the size of it. Your size of it. Your size of it. It is a beautiful small painting, but like jewels. It's so detailed, like you said. So, I have never seen it. You can spend hours in front of that painting. I mean, each component is so precious. So thank you so much. Questions, comments? You think we dialogue so this was the idea that Mani possibly open it up to talk about artists and works of in the alley.
So from कलाकारको लागि एउटा ठुलै प्रोत्साहन भएको र साथसाथै यहाँ दर्शक र कलाकारहरूको लागि र कलाप्रेमीहरूको लागि एउटा ठुलो अवसर प्रदान गर्नुभएको जसको लागि म एउटा समुद्रमा सानो बेलादेखि मैले चिनेको उहाँ सुरुमा पक्राएर हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँले सानो बेलादेखि ड्रइङहरू गर्नुहुन्थ्यो र हामीले परम्परागत नेपाल परम्परागत कलाकार सङ्घ भनेर स्थापना गरेपछि उहाँले मैले बोलाएको त्यहाँ ट्रेनिङ आफूले पनि धेरै प्रयास गर्नुभयो उहाँको ठुलो मेहनत र तपस्याको एउटा चाहिँ अहिले जुन चाहिँ देख्नु भएको छ एउटा चाहिँ सबैले एप्रिसिएट गर्ने एउटा चाहिँ ठुलै एउटा एचिभमेन्ट मैले चाहिँ देखेको छु उहाँमा जुन एउटा चाहिँ अहिलेको समयमा एउटा परम्परागत कलाको आधार लिएर एउटा चाहिँ मौलिक शैलीमा चाहिँ उहाँले गर्नुभएको छ एउटा ठुलो एचिभमेन्ट जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ त्यसमा मलाई धेरै खुसी पनि लाग्छ कि मैले सानोदेखि देखिरहेको अहिले आएको र साथसाथै हामीले चाहिँ यो एउटा कला भनेको समय परिस्थिति अनुसार चाहिँ बदल्ने जाने कुरा हो अहिलेको जुन चाहिँ परिस्थिति हो अहिलेको जुन चाहिँ त्यो अनुसार चाहिँ बदल्ने कुरा ठिकै छ यो पनि ठिकै छ साथसाथै हामीले चाहिँ अहिले भर्खर नरेशजीले भन्नुभयो तिनीहरूले पनि भन्नुभयो कि एउटा हाम्रो हेरिटेजहरू पहिला पहिलाको जुन कुराहरू त्यो कुराहरूलाई पनि हामीले संरक्षण गर्नुपर्छ र त्यो कुराहरू जुन कुराहरू जस्तै हामीले पहिला पहिला उहाँले नाउँ लिनुभयो स्टोन कलर होइन जुन मिनरल कलरहरू बिस्तारै हटेर गइरहेको छ युज गर्नु छोडिरहेको छ किनभने त्यो एउटा चाहिँ त्यो रङबाट चाहिँ एउटा अहिले पनि हामीले म्युजियमहरूमा गएर हेऱ्यो भने त्यत्रो 12-13 कलर त्यो रङ चाहिँ अहिले पनि जस्ताको जस्तै किन भएर एउटा मिनरल एउटा नेचुरल स्टोन भएको कारणले चाहिँ त्यो फेड नहुने एकदम जस्ताको जस्तै भइरहेको होइन त्यो अहिले पनि सम्भव छ अहिले पनि यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ त्यसलाई त्यो जस्तै कि मैले पनि अब त्यसै के रङ दिने काम गरिरहेको छु अहिले पनि त्यो अलिक गाह्रो त गाह्रो छ गाह्रो कुरामा अहिले चाहिँ गाह्रो मानेर चाहिँ अब बजारमा पाइहाल्छ भने बजारदेखि किनेर गर्छ तर मेरो एउटा रिक्वेस्ट के छ भने तपाईँले पनि यसमा यदि इच्छा छ भने म पनि यसको जानकारी दिन सक्छु होइन मैले अब क्लासहरू मैले चाहिँ अब मरुङ क्याफलमा मैले चाहिँ बेसिक लेभल र एडभान्स लेभल क्लास गराइरहेको छु जुन बेसिक लेभलमा हप्ताको 3 दिन क्लासमा चाहिँ एक दिन चाहिँ फर्स्ट डे चाहिँ आइकोनोग्राफी भनेर एउटा छुट्टै एउटा क्लास हुन्छ हाम्रो र अर्को चाहिँ ट्युजडे चाहिँ मोटिभ खुट्टाको क्लास हुन्छ सन्डे चाहिँ फिगर ड्रइङको क्लास हुन्छ 2 दिन प्र्याक्टिकल 1 दिन चाहिँ थ्योरी क्लास हुन्छ र अर्को चाहिँ मर्निङ क्लासमा चाहिँ पुरा कलरदेखि लिएर पुरै पेन्टिङ जुन चाहिँ मैले क्लासहरू सुरु गरिरहेको छु मेरो यति मात्रै भनाइ हो कि हामी युवाहरू चाहिँ अहिले चाहिँ खालि यो विषय यो कलाको विषय भनेको एउटा पहिचान हो हाम्रो देशको संस्कृति कलाको चाहिँ पहिचान भएको कारणले चाहिँ अहिले चाहिँ संसारले चाहिँ हामीलाई चाहिँ कसरी चिनिन्छ भन्दाखेरि सगरमाथा मात्रै होइन हाम्रो देशको कलालाई हेर्नुको लागि आउँछ विदेशमा त्यो जुन कलालाई हामीले जोगाउनुपर्छ हामीले संरक्षण गर्नुपर्छ हाम्रो पहिला परम्परागत रूपमा जुन मिनरल कलर प्रयोग गरेर जुन चाहिँ भित्ते चित्रहरू भयो होइन जुन चाहिँ पौवा चित्रहरू गाथा चित्र गङ्गा चित्रहरू त्यस्तो कुरालाई संरक्षण गरेर सङ्कट हामीले चाहिँ जस्तो यो संरक्षण गर्ने कुरामा चाहिँ विशेष गरेर चाहिँ अब अञ्जना दिदी जस्तै पूर्णमा जस्तैले चाहिँ उहाँले संरक्षण गर्न सक्ने जुन जमर्को गर्नुभएको छ यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ सबैले एउटा चाहिँ उत्साह बढेको छ यसले गर्दा एउटा मौका पाएको छ कि कलाकारहरूले यस्तोसम्म पनि आर्ट गर्नु हुँदो रहेछ यतिसम्म पनि गर्न सक्दो रहेछ एउटा चाहिँ क्षमता उहाँले चाहिँ देखाउनु भयो त्यो सबैमा प्रेरणा आओस् भन्ने म चाहन्छु यसले गर्दाखेरि कलाकारलाई पनि हौसला बढ्ने र हामी पनि के गर्न सक्छौँ भन्ने एउटा चाहिँ एउटा हौसला बढ्ने एउटा इन्सपायर भएको जस्तो चाहिँ मैले महसुस गरिरहेको छु त्यस कारण चाहिँ हामीले यो कला आधुनिक कलातिर छँदैछ हामीले यो अहिलेको युगमा जुन चाहिँ सँगसँगै जानु चाहन्छ साथसाथै हामीले पहिलाको कलालाई पनि हामीले जोगाउने प्रयास गर्छौँ पहिलाको रङहरू प्रयोग गरेको टेबल कलर स्टोन कलरहरू कसरी प्रयोग गरिरहेको छ त्यसलाई कसरी हामीले प्रयोगमा ल्याउन सकिन्छ त्यो कुराहरूले चाहिँ लोप भएर गइसकेका छन् र साथसाथै एउटा आइकोनोग्राफी भन्ने एउटा विषय छ जुन चाहिँ देवी देवताको दर्शन प्रतिमा लक्षणहरूको बारेमा पनि धेरैलाई थाहा नहुन सकेको छ किनभने पहिला भावहरूमा पनि त्यस्तो चाहिँ त्यसको बारेमा चाहिँ सिकाउने सिक्नेहरू परम्परा थियो अहिले त्यो लोप भएर गयो तर चाहिँ त्यो कुरालाई मैले पनि अब सम्पन्न गर्न जाने भएन मैले पनि अलिअलि प्रयास गरेर चाहिँ केही जाने कामले थाहा भएको कुरा चाहिँ मैले सिकाउने प्रयास गरिरहेको छु त्यो पनि महत्त्वपूर्ण विषय जस्तो लाग्छ अब समुद्रमा पनि हाम्रो मेरो आइकोनोग्राफी क्लासमा पनि नत्र आइरहेको छ उसले पनि त्यो क्लासबाट पनि धेरै कुराहरू उहाँले चाहिँ इन्सपायर भएको छ जुन दार्शनिक कुराहरू दर्शनको कुराहरू पनि धेरै कुराले त्यसले पनि हामीले एउटा कल्पना गर्ने एउटा मौलिक रूपमा प्रस्तुत गर्ने एउटा आधार चाहिँ गर्न सक्छ त्यस कारण चाहिँ मेरो भनाइ यति नै हो आज चाहिँ मेरो नरेशजीबाट चाहिँ जुन कुरा जुन अहिले देख्नु सुन्यो होइन त्यसले मलाई पनि धेरै कुराहरू सिक्ने मौका पाएँ त्यसको लागि म नरेशजीलाई पनि धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु साथै मलाई अलिकति बोल्ने मौका दिनुभएको दिनाजीलाई साथै यहाँलाई पनि धन्यवाद दिनु सानो कुरा
Human society, man. We are so bound with rules and regulation. And tradition is one of the very strong rules भनौँ न. अब त्यसमा कति हाम्रो नेवारहरूको स्ट्रङ यो ट्रेडिसनल सिस्टम छ, त्यसलाई ब्रेक गर्न अब ग्रेजुअली बिस्तारै बिस्तारै कति नयाँ कुराहरू आए, तर अलिकति जेनेरेसन बिस्तारै बिस्तारै मुभ भएपछि बिस्तारै चेन्ज हुन्छ. अनि बाबुको यो जुन इन्थुजियाजम छ नि, त्यस्तो यङ जेनेरेसन हामीलाई चाहिन्छ. अब जसले यसलाई डकुमेन्ट गर्छ, जसले यसलाई डकुमेन्ट गरेर प्रिजर्भ गर्छ, त्यस्तो चाहियो नि. अब त्यो भित्र राखेर कति कुरा, अब एउटा म इक्जाम्पल दिन्छु हजुरलाई. नरेश गुर्जुले के भन्नुहुन्छ, उहाँले कति म्यानुस्क्रिप्टहरू रिभर साइडमा भेटाउनु भएको छ. त्यो किन भन्दा हाम्रो म्यानुस्क्रिप्टहरूमा हरिताल पोइजन राख्छ नि. अनि ट्रेडिसनल जोइन्ट फ्यामिलीमा के हुन्छ, सन्दकमा सामानहरू राख्ने. अनि त्यो म्यानुस्क्रिप्ट अब बुढो मान्छेलाई एकदम प्यासनेटली कलेक्ट गर्छ नि. हामी बुक कलेक्ट गर्दै जस्तै अब ठ्यासपोहरू कलेक्ट गरेर त्यो सन्दुकमा राख्छ नि, सनुवा. अनि घरको अरू परिवारहरूलाई त्यो म्यानुस्क्रिप्टसँग त्यति मोह हुँदैन. उनीहरूलाई त्यो स्पेस चाहिएको छ आफ्नो लुगाफाटा राख्ने. अनि त्यो बजाचारी अलिक बुढो भएपछि उसले त अब धेरै केयर गर्न सक्दैन. अनि घरको आइमाहरूले बेकुचिया भन्छ नि, हामी यस्तो खास्तो ओढ्छ नि, यहाँ यस्तो राखेर अनि बागमतीको अब के छ भने बागमतीमा विसर्जन गऱ्यो भने त्यो होली, अनि त्यो विष्णुमती बागमतीमा छोडिदिने. अनि नरेश सरले एक दुईचोटि पाउनु भएको छ. अब त्यो गर्नुभन्दा त्यसलाई डकुमेन्ट गरेर राख्नु राम्रो हो. अब यसमा हाम्रो शङ्कर सर आउनु भएको छैन, आज मैले उहाँलाई इन्भाइट गरेँ. उहाँले धेरै राम्रो काम गर्नुभएको छ. उहाँले हन्ड्रेड्स अफ त्यो गर्नुभएको छ. भाइले उहाँ जससँग कोअर्डिनेट गरेर होइन धेरै गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. तर यु किप फाइटिङ.
अब द प्रब्लम इज हाम्रो त्यो पेन्टिङ्सको डकुमेन्टेसन नभइकन इन्टरनेसनली त्यो फर्काउनु पनि सकिँदैन. सो माई अदर क्वेसन इज फर्काएर कहाँ राख्ने, अनि फर्काएपछि त्यसको सिक्युरिटीको जिम्मेवारी कसले लिने. सो द्याट्स अनदर थिङ. The other issue is पुरानो सामान, पुरानो पेन्टिङ्स, पुरानो मूर्तिहरूको monetary value हुन्छ. And art is an investment. That is something that everybody needs to understand, that art is not just for the beauty of it. People are buying it and people are selling it for the investment, right? So why do I want Picasso? Even it looks kind of not very much my style, because of the value. So art has direct monetary value. So just another saying, one of the issues is awareness, and so it's wonderful that as a young, enthusiastic, passionate documenter, it's important to really talk about that this is something that is part of our heritage, and you're not going to sell it off. I mean, as many of you might know, my father, Lensing Vandale, printed, published a book called Stolen Art in Nepal in 1992, which at that time many people के भने Lensing Vandale फोटो पनि खिच्नुहुन्छ अनि बेच्नु पनि अर्कालाई बेच्नुहुन्छ. So there is a lot of suspicion about photography historically, because अब फोटोग्राफ खिच्यो भने मान्छेको आयु पनि घट्छ भन्ने पनि थियो. And many times फोटो खिच्ने बित्तिकै 2-3 महिनापछि त्यो हराएको पनि छ. So of course it is only by coming again and again and again अनि उहाँहरूलाई हाम्रो elder community-लाई convince गर्नु सकेपछि मात्रै this will change. And I started my research in 1994, young, enthusiastic graduate student, and I see so much change in the 20 plus years. That documentation, I took 40,000 photographs of Baha'is. Many of the Baha'is no longer even exist now. Until when I researched for photograph, when we took it by slide, but the point I think is, I think change is coming. One of the exciting opportunities Zuma was telling Anjana is that Dr. Nareshwan Bhattacharya, I wanted him to come and see the works. I know this will be on YouTube, but He's also very passionate, but also really wants us to understand what is the tradition, about sadhana, what is the root, what is the textual root. So one of the things we would like to do is artisहरूलाई नै समेटेर really to do a systematic एउटा short-term workshop of कसरी यो चाहिँ textual basisमा चाहिँ कसरी पौवा बनाइन्छ from a religious point of view. Religious को एउटा ठाउँ छ, practice of the artist को अर्को ठाउँ छ, which I think is a really, really exciting project. Second point, last I want to make is, Mara Maile, for many years we've been collaborating. I took a group of artists under his leadership. Here is Anna Bujua, we took them to Los Angeles Sculpture Museum, which is fantastic. Rajamandal Palan, which is the first time exhibited outside of Nepal, also Chariya dance, and also Badri Bujule Vela Bajrata Mandalko Diksha. So one of the things that's really exciting is जुन चिज चाहिँ हामीले देख्न सक्दैनौँ आगमघरमा, or the rituals that we cannot see, the youth should be the ones documenting it and keeping it in a way so that at least the lineage goes, so that the next generation can understand कसरी त्यो ritual गर्ने. So for example, Badri Ratnabhajacharya अब उहाँ बितिसकेपछि त there will be a major gap in the ritual tradition because उहाँको knowledge यति छ, but documentation with the people who can access that is important because बाहिरको मान्छेले मात्रै access गर्न सकिँदैन. So again, training documenters, training archivists is really, really important, and that's what as an art historian we archive and we document, and it is going to be very good. So Eki Bhandai, thank you so much for bringing this. Yes,
just a small comment. Sorry. I just want to make a very small comment, very briefly. I'm from a very different background, nothing to do with art. I have absolutely no idea. But it's very easy. Like art survival, but the number one is livelihood. Nepal to be an artist, I know few of them are very good artists. It's very difficult to survive. So yesto platform bhayo bhane matrai. So thanks, big thumbs up for the gallery and the family, the whole family. It's impossible for the artist to grow.
Yes, exactly.
You need a livelihood. I need to feed my children, look after my family. How can I do that just becoming a normal artist in a contest in a place like Nepal?
Exactly.
So, like an art historian, you are the one who can display it all around the world. So, artisans, no matter how good they are, they never get a platform. So they need that, and you have to do this to continue that.
Absolutely.
So that's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, because this is all my years, is that the traditional artists and contemporary artists, there's a big disparity in terms of prices and prestige. Contemporary artists have more prestige, but their works are not sold. They think that the traditional artists have a much better deal where their works are sold. I think it has to be a symbiotic relationship between collectors and between the artists. What I see happening in Nepal today is that you buy works from artists in a fairly reasonable price. The resale value is double, triple, threefold. So that is something, that disparity we have to close. And I don't know what the solution is, but I see that as a big, big problem. That artists like promote learning financially also they should be coming up. So this is something that I am very vocal about. I am an activist. I see myself as an activist. I may not be very popular among people who don't want the prices to go up, but I think that's the only way that an artist can survive if we support the arts and value it and not just as a resale. I'm really, really against that. So it's very much like crafts, we want to go to the source. And so that's something that I'm very, very passionate about. And I think with the Bodhisattva Gallery, I've been really hoping that they can kind of feel, sort of lessen that disparity between what they sell for and what the artist I'm very vocal about the question. Namaste, I'm Sabina Chandra. I have a couple of questions for Pawan. And actually, I said that I don't fit into this because I have absolutely no idea of paintings or art. I just wanted to make the best use of my weekend, and I came here to see what my brother is actually going to speak down. But if it had just a plain display, probably I would have to see and learn. But with this kind of presentation and with this kind of discussion, I being from the same premises, I being from the same UR community, I started having butterfly in my stomach that where am I, what am I doing, and what am I supposed to do? So basically I wanted to talk about outreach and awareness because I have been to that golden lake millions of times but never seen those paintings. I have been to that my brother's gathering but never seen that wall. So I started feeling embarrassing that where am I and what am I really doing till this application 14. So I'd like to thank my brother Naresh Rai, Dina ji and Anjana ji for creating this kind of environment. I really appreciate if there will be outreach for the people who are really looking here. Otherwise, this is the limit to this number of people who are here. So thank you so much. Very, very important point. So preservation hasil गर्ने मेरो opinionमा चाहिँ technical expertise चाहिँ बाहिरबाट ल्याउनुपर्छ, but the content expertise and how to do it has to be in-house. It should not be a very well-known international people who is actually doing the painting, किनभने यो किसिमको जुन अब परम्परागतबाट आइरहेछ, but the technical expertise of conservation is fantastic. One of my most important highlights in my career was in France. एउटा अमोघ भाषाको पेन्टिङ तपाईँहरू उहाँले देख्नु भएको ठुलो भाषाको पेन्टिङ प्राइभेट कलेक्टरको घरमा देख्नुभयो, which I know the painting, I've always seen it. अनि उहाँले त्यो पहिलाको खिच्दाखेरिको स्टेज देखाउनु भयो, के पनि देखिँदैन थियो. In such bad condition. So, conservation गर्नुलाई 3 वर्ष लाग्यो. But यस्तो राम्रोसँग त्यो conservation भएको छ कि that त्यो पहिलाको जस्तै तर एकदम without sort of betraying the originality. Yeah? So technically चाहिँ हामीले त्यो सिक्नै पर्छ अनि unfortunately capacity is very museum nowadays, but we hope that the new generation can do it. And asli well, we have back your Union Museum 2018 in collaboration with the museum in Vienna and also the museum in Singapore. नेपालकै objectsहरू गरेर हाम्रो museumबाट objects लगेर चाहिँ प्रस्तुति गर्ने भएको छ in the 3 countries. And one of the major projects is conservation of all of the objects that we travel outside and also to teach museum professionals this aspect. अब अलिकति हामीले चाहिँ हाम्रो गभर्नमेन्टको सपोर्ट कहाँ चाहिन्छ भने to allow these objects to be exhibited. I think the Bodhisattva Gallery and Anjana and Purna's vision was absolutely beautiful in that आफूले मात्र होइन त्यो आनन्द लिने, let other people share this type of beauty. अब त्यस्तै गरिकन हाम्रो गभर्नमेन्टको सपोर्ट भयो भने चाहिँ we can take it out. If not, it will just stay here. So I really ask for all of your support in this because it's important. बाहिर गएपछि चाहिँ अरू नेपालीहरू पनि कति सङ्ख्या उनीहरूले पनि आफ्नो हेरिटेज हेर्न पाउँछ. Plus people will come and see our cultural aspects and welcome that. Great question.
I guess I'll continue with that. I think अहिलेसम्म हाम्रो यत्रो हेरिटेज रिजर्भ छ, यत्रो चाहिँ आर्टिफ्याक्ट्सहरू छ, अहिलेसम्म who has preserved it? I think that's also something that really hit me, especially during the earthquake. स्वयंभूमा जाँदाखेरि युनेस्कोको रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ्सहरू बाहिरबाट चाहिँ मैले गर्नुपर्छ भने I said no. Get somebody in from Kathmandu who knows about this kit. त्यो सबै क्र्याक भएको चाहिँ not necessarily we have to bring it from outside. हामीले चाहिँ के गर्दैनौँ भने we don't go to look for people who have the knowledge. There are people who have the knowledge, तर अहिले जुन हाम्रो अघि भाइले अलिकति भनेको जस्तै we have not respected people who have that traditional knowledge. When you haven't देखेँ भन्दाखेरि long time back, probably I think in 91, when US बाट भर्खर फर्केको बेलामा I did a research in क्षेत्रपाटीको अलिकता चाहिँ त्यो stone taxहरू भएको ठाउँमा research गरेको थियो. So what happened was basically engineers and local people, they never consulted with the traditional elders who knew about the water system, the traditional water system. So what they did was the sewer system was much higher than the stone spouts sewer system. So what happened was it got clogged, then nobody used it. Then there was no water. So that's where they started to look at, like how to use that traditional system. But people don't know because they never respected the elders who had that knowledge. So therefore they lost it. So the whole system got lost. And so what I'm saying is that I think there is a lot of people, people have to look and really search for them, and because I think they are already somewhere where we don't even know. So I think we need to look for people who really have that knowledge to preserve the heritage, because something now, so far we have been able to do, international expert, but at least I don't feel it's maybe we need some of that, but I think we really need to look inside rather than outside. So the same thing with here. What we are trying to do is we really want to showcase that we have expertise, whether it's in art or in other sectors, but right now with art. When we say it's the skills, everyone can enjoy, appreciate, whatever. So this is the reason, one of the things that we really want is younger people to learn about art, appreciate art. I think at one time we really cared about traditional art. And I think that's one reason traditional art, like copy, whatever, I think came from that part. Artists, not artists, but artisans. So I think it's really about really appreciating our culture, and it has to be done from us. We cannot expect others to do it. And अहिलेसम्म पनि मैले देखेको चाहिँ हाम्रो आर्टमा चाहिँ राम्रो जति माथि आउनुपर्ने, जति नेसनल इन्टरनेसनल रिकग्नाइज हुनुपर्ने त्यो किन नभएको भन्दा we didn't appreciate it. So actually, frankly speaking, you don't have to be rich or have money to be passionate about art. That's what I feel. Because when we started, we were young. We were in our early 20s. We didn't have money. Even in the speech I shared that actually when we started it was a struggle. Because who knows when all the money in art, like whatever you have is like all gone in art. So it's a pride, it's about passion, and I think it can start from anywhere. And I'm so happy that he is passionate about it, because we need young people to take over. We need them to take it really, continue the process. And I think this is also one reason why we had the education part. It was really nice to have all the, even within this exhibition, lots of young artists, lots of students have come, and it's a pleasure. It's real pleasure to explain to them, to support them, to do whatever. And I think without them, it's not really good to do. I think about the documentation. I think when I was really young, I don't remember how young I was. I had not been hungry, and because I was so young, I was allowed to see. And later on, it was They said they were spoken, but nobody knew the real Vajrayogini, which is not the one you see, but the one which was underneath. And but the thing is about it's so important to document, and I think we really need to challenge. I wouldn't say exactly challenge, but really try to change the traditional system to really be able to document, to be able to show to others. Thank you so much, Naresh, because I think we really wanted this whole thing to be also from inside, not only from outside, about what it is all about art. Because I think right now, wherever you see, I mean, it's so frustrating to go to any international museum and see. I know it's no art because I've lived with it, I have seen it. But I think it's always said whether it's from Tibet or whether it's from some part where Nepalis or Kathmandu or Newars are like nowhere to see. And I think this is one reason why we're so passionate to really do these exhibitions. We have done one in 2011. This is our second one, and I guess we will continue because I think we are very passionate about it. So it's really nice to hear from Naresh about from the inner perspective and what's going on like in Tibet or in Mustang and Ladakh. It's really nice to know that there is a real continuity. Actually, in Lahore Museum also I have seen like really beautiful, for me it's Newar, but it doesn't say Newar in the museum text. So I think it's really important to really know and give facts that will really continue our heritage. Thank you, Dina, for coordinating this. And thank you all for coming, because I think it's not good just being two people being passionate. It's really the whole team which needs to be passionate to continue this. Thank you so much.